Hey, this is Neil, Chainsaw Graphics. We're going to do another Leatherface mask review. This one comes from Colby Jones. Colby is relatively new to the sculpting and mask making community. He's been around it, rehauling masks, repainting masks and stuff. So he's kind of dived into sculpting and stuff now, which is really cool. And like myself, he's a part three lover of part three. So he likes all the films too. I've seen he's working on some part two stuff, but this is his part three mask, and it is called Food. Food. Give you a good look there. The sculpt is amazing. He punched in a ton of detail. Sculpt is great. All of the stitching done by hand. Every bit of it. This stuff, even though that looks like it's sculpted in, that's real stitching on the ears and everything. And what I like is he did the string up there. He did like some medium stitching there, and then down there, the big stitching, the big leather, and then the straps is even different yet. So it's really cool the way that he did that. The paint is awesome. As you can see, he nailed. He spent a lot of time looking at pictures, photos, the movies and everything, trying to get the paint perfect, and he did a great job. He matched it up well to what's in the film. Got the rose, of course. He nailed it, did a great job on it. I love the mask. It's an awesome sculpt, good quality. This one's really thick. He did tell me that he went a little thick on his prototype, and the ones from here on out are going to be a little thinner, because once you start trying to stitch something that's as thick as this is, I mean, it's going to tear up your hands, your fingers. It's a nightmare to stitch. And he did admit that and said that from here on out they're going to be a little thinner. So, and he is conscious of too thin is no good, too thick, no good. What I love of what he did is on the stitching on the backside, he went over with latex again, and it's all smooth. I mean, he laid it down flat and then put latex over it. The neck part, he cast it all as one, and then he cut it, which is I like that. I like that. Cut it and then stitched it back, and then as well with the latex, it's almost like a third or a second would be the stitching the first, and then the second would be the latex. It's kind of like a glue holding it together as well, so it's not going to come apart. The only con that I have to this mask is it's a little small. Okay, I'm not sure if the head form that he used is made for a smaller face, but it just doesn't quite, well, I'll just show you. It doesn't quite fit me. Of course, I got a big head, but it doesn't quite fit me, and I got a big nose, so it's hard for me to fit in these masks good anyway. The straps glued, so, and they're not going to come apart. Did an awesome job. I love the mask. Like I said, other than it being a little small to where I couldn't ever wear this comfortably, but for display in my collection, man, it's going to look awesome. It's going to be one of my showpieces. So, Colby Jones, I'll have a link on how to get a hold of him down below. Give him a shout. You know, he can rework another mask for you, or pick yourself up a food mask. Later.